Well, welcome back everybody to this Youth Nations Cup series. We're on the young riders now, and it's been a fantastic day so far of action. We have had the children's competition, we've had the juniors competition, now we're on to the young riders. We're still looking for a clear round. Of course, we are on the first riders from each team, and we have 6 teams here coming forward. At the moment in the arena is Petra Takacs. She rides for Hungary, and her mount is Connor Pass. This is a 12-year-old stallion by Katoki 2. She's clear so far. Just takes the pole above the water tray out there. Those planks can fall so easily, and it's very easy also after that line for the riders and horses to get a bit flat and a bit long. Concludes the first rider for Hungary then. We just have one more first rider to go in this competition. Hungary have had a fantastic performance so far today. 2 wins in the earlier categories. They've got a little bit of a mountain to climb after that round from Petra Takacs. She posted a score of 16. Italy then are next in. This is Gaia Riva with Ultrastar de Savigny. As I say, first rider for Italy. Italy, of course, have been on great form in the recent competitions. They are in equal second at the moment in the Young Rider series this year, having won in Gorla Minore. Ultrastar de Savigny is by Quickstar and is pretty established up to 1.45 m and has 4 starts at 1.50 m, so the fence height shouldn't be a problem for this pair. Safely over the plank there. Well, the final fence falls, unfortunately. For Gaia Riva, total of 4, so we're still looking for a clear round. 1 rider has gone for each team, for Denmark, for Germany, for the Czech Republic, for Poland, for Hungary, and now for Italy. We have 4 teams picking up 4 penalties with their first riders. 1 with 16 and 1 with 23. Early fault then for Mette Askam Jensen. She rides for Denmark and is the second rider for them. When they have a fault at an early fence, it's really quite a long way around here. This is an interesting line. This is the triple combination at 5. And then about 6 strides down to an oxer. They've got to keep the straightness. They've got to keep the impulsion down that line. But there are questions being asked all the way around. 2 fences down so far for Mette Askam Jensen. She's a 19-year-old rider. And this is one of her top campaigners at the moment. She's been jumping this in the 3-star competitions. It's by Favorit Ask. And again, quite established at 145, a little more established at 1 meter 40 level, but only a 10-year-old, so the horse has definitely got time to develop as his career progresses. So, of course, the first rider for Denmark was Emilie Møsegard Christiansen, and Emilie picked up 23 penalties. So with that in mind, Mette Askem Jensen's score will count. That was a total of 13. Time allowed 82 seconds. And so just a bit over. Gives Mette Askem Jensen 13 with those 3 fences down. So the Danish team will have at least 13 on their score sheet. Going to Germany next, and this is Johan Grieve. Johan rides this 11-year-old mare, Karasina, who is by Carico. Johan is 21 years of age. Safely over the last then, but 3 fences down. Relatively new partnership though, Johan just taking on that ride since late last year. But 3 fences down. He was in the time allowed, so it's a total of 12 for the second rider for Germany. Let's move on though to the Czech Republic. This is Petra Parenikova. Petra rides Zita, who is a 10-year-old mare. Have a few younger horses in the field here. Petra competed at the championships in Fontainebleau and was on the 6th placed team there with Kaleda. She hasn't competed this horse internationally since the Nations Cup final. And that was in September, of course, of last year. But that was when she was riding at junior level. Of course, this young rider level is a bit of a step up. Ooh, gets deep into the last. But 2 fences down for Petra Parenikova of the Czech Republic. So we've had 9 competitors start so far, and we're still looking for a clear. The fences are falling all the way around this course. The triple here is looking pretty tricky. We've seen the middle element fall most recently, but that's fallen a few times now. But problems all the way around the course. Next up for Poland is Olivia Kosmol. Olivia rides Ninika Bomes, who is a 9-year-old mare. This is one of the younger horses in our field. It's by Elvis Tapute. This is is Olivia's third Nations Cup start. Yeah, see there again, it's very difficult to maintain the control since the triple has a oxer and then 2 uprights. They need to get a bold shot in over the oxer, but they do need to get the control and the accuracy back for the 2 uprights following. Olivia has ridden this horse in a few one-star competitions. That was in December of last year. So it's now stepping up to the new level. But she looks very pleased with this mare. 9 is the total. For Poland, so it's very difficult at the moment to call where the teams are going to sit after the first round. Czech Republic are arguably slightly in front with a 4-fault and an 8-faulting round. Poland are have 1 on 4 and 1 on 9. Hungary, meanwhile, have 1 competitor picking up 16 penalties. This is their second. This is Anna Janik. Anna rides Q Verdini, who is by Q Verdi. This is her 11th Nations Cup appearance. Been to a good few championships as well. Competed at Villamoura in 2021, Zuidwald in 2019, Fontainebleau 2018, and in fact each year has been to the European Championships, Chamorin 2017 and Mill Street 2016, rounding out the list for Anna Janik. Those, however, were with different horses. This, as I say, is Q Verdini. That combination at the far side of the arena is proving quite troublesome as well. But just a couple of fences left then for Anna Janik. Good to the last with her new ride Q Verdini. Horse previously ridden by Alexander Lis.
9 falls in total, 82.75. Celkově 9 trestných bodů čas 82.75.
And so again, it's perhaps not quite the start that the Hungarian team were after with those fences down for Anna Janik. Remember, they have that competitor Petra Takacs on 16. Now Anna Janik picks up 9 penalties, a little over the time allowed, which remember is 82 seconds. Italy then up next there. Sara Coppa. And she rides Betty de Vaudival, who is a 12-year-old mare. Oof. She's doing very well to hold this together. Some really tricky strides in the triple. Just has the one down though. Oh, gets these, she's just getting a very deep stride and the horse is just really struggling to get the height over some of these fences. Now she needs a bit more impulsion down this line. Good at the plank. Yeah, much better through that line. Sometimes it takes a bit of a difficult performance for the horses and riders to kind of not get their eye in, but just to sort of build their confidence around these courses. So 2 fences down. Total of 8 for Chiara Coppo and Betty de Bolivar.
Denmark on a start now. Dansko, Helgo Rydenberg, Christian Svensgaard.
Let's go back to our first team then. We're now on to the third riders, absolutely motoring through them here in this young rider competition. This is Christian Svensgaard. Christian is 19 years of age. Has one previous Nations Cup appearance. And here he rides Haribo, who is a 10-year-old gelding. Christian competed him in Herning in March at 3-star level. Denmark, remember, have a 23 vaulting round and a 13 vaulting round, so they could do with dropping the 23. Oof. I thought we might just see Christian Svensgaard part company with Haribo there, but well sat, very, very well sat. Gets a better shot the second time. I don't know if he just took the turn a little too tightly or the horse just wasn't able to judge what he was being asked to do. So a couple down so far, just this final line. I think this is a water jump behind here, and then this final upright finish. So added to the refusal, it's a 16 in total. At the moment, that's one of the counting scores for the Danish team. Interestingly, in the children's and the juniors competitions earlier on today, we've actually seen very low faulting scores. So not many fences down, quite a lot of clears. It's a totally different story in this young rider competition. Of course, it's a very different course, but this has got a totally different feel to it, this competition. The third rider for Germany is Verena Haller. Verena rides Kerry Ann. Germany have a 4 faulting and a 12 faulting round so far. They could do with dropping the 12 if they're going to be in a competitive position. Oh, she's drifted to the right, needs to get him back on course. Well ridden there. Verena Haller is a 21-year-old rider. She's competed at 1 and 2-star level and a few young horse competitions as well. But this is her first Nations Cup appearance. They came second most recently in a 2-star 145 Grand Prix, so they're certainly on form. Yeah, don't overshoot the turn there, Verena. Well, I think that is our first clear round for the German rider. That's definitely just what the team needed. So they could well drop that 12 faulting score. That would really put them in a competitive position. Could Germany get another clear and finish on 4? That'll be the question for the final rider. Next in for the Czech Republic is Natalie Kovarova. She rides North Cape DV. This is Natalie's 4th Nations Cup appearance. And she's competed this horse right up to 4-star level. Jumped a 150 as well. It's just 9 years old, this horse. It is called North Cape. Third rider then for the Czech Republic. They're looking good so far. Clear so far. Just 2 fences left. 1 fence left then for the Czech Republic. Yeah, fantastically done. So we've waited quite a while for a clear. Now we have 2. Clear round for Natalie Kovarova of the Czech Republic. So we are on to the third riders of the teams. Next is Poland. Poland were in a similar position to the Czech Republic in that they have a 4 faulting and a 9 faulting round there. We have 1 more on their score sheet versus the Czech Republic. So a clear here would be really helpful for them. This rider is Julia Blaszak. Julia rides Corcon, who is a 12-year-old gelding. Dam sire here is Contender. That is an interesting point in this horse's breeding. Horse has certainly got the scope for these fences, and the precise riding that we're seeing here from Julia is really paying off. She's competed in Nations Cup competitions before. Good through that combination as well. Well, a great clear. That is just what the Polish team needed. Great performance from Julia Blaszak and Corcon. Of course, she was also on that Nations Cup team at Gorla Minore last week as well with this horse. We turn now, though, to Hungary. This is a nation who has done extremely well so far today. The rider is Zofia Csibi, and she rides Voodoo Fire. Voodoo Fire is one of Sofia's 2 top rides at the moment, the other being Cool Conrad S. She took both of these horses to shame. Oh dear, what a shame. To a top show in Budapest. Jumped in the under 25 classes there with both of these horses. That was in December. Is her total so far. I think this will have the Hungarian team a little way down the list. But when the stride is right, the horse really jumps for her. Good to the last, but 12. 12 for Zofia Csibi and Voodoo Fire. So the last of the third riders in the ring now. All teams do have 4 riders. And this is Martina Lain. She competes for Italy. Competed on the pony teams for Italy as well. Here she rides Igor VL. Competed at Gorla Minore up to 2-star level with this horse. Jumped in the 2-star Grand Prix there in February. But the horse is just a 9-year-old at the moment. 9-year-old stallion by Modesto. There again we see the middle element of the triple falling. As we were saying earlier, it's so easily done because they do need the power to get the height needed for the first part of the triple, but then they've got to get the accuracy back. They've got to only one stride available to them to get the balance back ready for those uprights. It's a very specific question being asked by the course designer. So just the one fence down then for Martina Lain.
Denmark, Cintano, Cecile.
All right then, the 4th riders for each team are coming forward now. The first of those will, of course, be for Denmark. This is Cecilie Kjær. She's a 19-year-old rider. Again, competed at Chamarin. She was on the 4th place team there in 2017 with Argarden Zelina. Jumped at Mill Street Europeans as well with that horse. Here she rides Cintano. Cintano is a 9-year-old by Cintan. Competed it up to 1.40 meters. But they've had a little bit of a break from competition. Their last international start was May 2021. That was at Virden. And there they jumped in the junior competitions. This year, though, Cecilie has stepped up to young rider level. She's 19 years old this year. But it's a good round. That's the best round actually from the Danish team. One fence down for Cecilie Kjær and Cintano. That means that the Danish team will drop the score of 23 and they will finish on 33 in this first round. Anna Jurich is next in. She rides for Germany and she rides Questo Vincitor. This is the horse that Anna rode on that silver medal winning team at the European Championships, the Youth European Championships in Zuidwold. Germany have a 4, a 12 and a clear. She's rattling these. But no penalties for rattling, only of course if they fall. I do feel that she could be a little quicker across the ground. Of course, it's so important to keep the balance around this kind of course. There are so many places that the Previous riders have had fences down, but the time allowed is 82 seconds, and we've seen a few people picking up time penalties, so she needs a bit of an eye on the clock too. I think she's just made it inside the time. And so that's a great performance for Germany. 2 clears, a 4 and a 12. They'll drop the 12. 4 will be their total from this first round. Puts them in a very competitive position. Final rider then for the Czech Republic is Eliska Hasnedlova. Eliska rides Vepora here. Experienced competitor on the Czech team. She's done 7 previous Nations Cups and also competed at Vilamora in 2021. The most recent result was at Linz Ebelsberg. That was just last week. They came second in a 140. Czech Republic have a score of 4, 8 and a clear. So another clear would put them level with Germany following the first round. That would be competitive. Yes, she can do that. That is the score for the Czech Republic. That ideal situation we were just talking about. A clear round for Eliska Hasnedlova. So Czech Republic will drop the score of 8. Their total from their 3 counting scores will be 4. They're level with Germany. Only one more team can go level with them following this first round, and that is Poland. This is the rider that could put them there. Juliana Suska is next in with Kaskadus. This is one of the absolute youngest in the field. The horse is an 8-year-old mare. By Cascadello. But again, Juliana is a very experienced competitor at the very top level. She was on a bronze medal winning team at Chamarin in 2017. Was with her horse Tokaya 8. Also jumped in at the Gorla Minore show last week with this horse. 19th in the 145 Grand Prix there. One fence left then to put Poland level. Again, that is just what they wanted. Absolutely just what the Polish team wanted. So we've had some very tricky rounds at the start of this first round, but we're having more and more clears as we go on. Arguably, the teams often choose some of their most experienced competitors to go last or second last. And that seems to be a pattern that we have here. So a clear for Juliana Suska and Kaskadus. Poland will drop their score of 9. They'll finish on 4. So the next two teams, of course, we have two riders left to jump, but they won't be able to catch the leaders. We have three teams on 4 faults. They are Germany, the Czech Republic and Poland. This is the final rider for Hungary. It's Dora Bognar and Kali Top. From one of the youngest horses in the field with our previous rider, we go to the oldest. This horse is 19. It's by Contendro. This is the horse she took to Villamora last year. Hungary currently have a 16, a 9 and a 12, so this 4 faulting round may well be their best. Yes, it is, just the 1 fence down. So Hungary will drop that 16 faulting score. That was the score of their first rider. So they count a 9, a 12 and a 4. That will put them on 25 in total. They'll be in second place because of course we have 3 teams on 4, 1 on 33. So second in terms of score, but it's sort of fourth really when you count that there are 3 teams ahead of them. So Italy are the final team to start in this competition. This is Lorenzo Barbadoro. Lorenzo rides Maurice, who's a 10-year-old stallion by Thunder van der Zuthoven. Italy as a team have a 4, an 8 and a 4, so if Lorenzo Barbadoro can jump clear, Italy will finish on a score of 8. They'll be just behind those 3 teams. On 4, yes, a great clear. Without even seeing the score, we can tell from the cheers of the crowd. They are thrilled with that performance from the Italian rider. So they'll drop the score of 8, they'll count 2 4s and a clear. So there we have it, the result then from the first round of competition. In the lead we have 3 teams. We have Germany, the Czech Republic and Poland. They all carry just 4 penalties forward from this round. Just behind them is Italy on a score of 8. 1 fence separates them from the top 3. A little way down then to the 5th team, which is Hungary. They are on 25 at the moment, and in 6th place at the moment are Denmark. 33 is the score that they carry forward from this first round of competition. Of course, in the second round they'll jump in reverse order of merit. And we have some individual competitors coming up first. The individuals will start next, and we have 13 individuals coming forward. Then we'll be back with the second round of jumping in this Young Rider Nations Cup competition. So do stay with us for the individuals and for the second round.
as far as on the start list for Italy, dámy a pánové, pokračujeme s jednotlivcem a jako prvá na startovní hostině za Itálii Giorgia De Lorenzi, Estrosa del Medesco. Here in 81.75, Finale del 171-75 on the start for Germany. Pedros Caroli. Eliminated due to secular refusal městní vyloučena pro druhou neposlušnost na parkouru. Hungarian star Maďarsko Čentadova TS, ridden by Loren Lukáš. to be eliminated to the second refusal. Druhá neposlušnost opět vylučuje další dvojici. Posouváme se tedy dál startovní listinou, posouváme se k dvojici reprezentující Německo. Vyšel Zduchovice, Germany, Deutschland. Eighty-one 12 and 4-4. 4 na čas 81-12. Germany, Johanna Candeka, Cappuccina, Německo. In 76 for 51, that's the NATO. Canada ambassador Ricker, Evita. je in 72, 76, začínají za čas 72, 76. Statorpet Daniel Pospěch a Mabel za Českou republiku. Czech Republic on the start right now. Since 94, Sheriff December 77, 94. On start now for Italy, Riccardo Guzzo, Ultimi di Paradise. Italy. je za 80-67. My se posouváme opět dál, startovní deskinu startuje Izabel Grantke a Quick CZE za Německo. Germany start right now.
To vymysleli, my jsme toho úplně přehodili, takže teď je ten box volný, takže kdyby tam teďka šli, tak by to bylo úplně skvělé.
Mali bych povedal, že někoho poslala.
Dobře, tak jo, díky.
Jak se nedá na tom všetko, prostě nechci srovnat všetko.
Po Polsing 7784, 4 trestné body 77-84. Česká republika, Jaden a Sofie Nejmanová jsou dalšími startujícími Czech Republic na start.
Devo fare il regalo, per l'8,5.
Celkově se dnes trestných bodů čas 94-38 zapisuje Sofie Nejmanová. Italia start Rebecca Blanc, Guhajdela, Passanella. Italia.
Bacino, ciao, crepi, grazie. Come repi? Ah, dobbiamo firmare.
za čas 80-78 před námi poslední last one from Lithuania, litevská dvojice. With written by Evita Vismerka. Clear in 77-20, classificated to 77-20, and it was the last result poslední výsledek v rámci této soutěže. In few minutes we will see prize-giving ceremony of this competition. Second round will start at 18:50.
Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Zduchovice in the Czech Republic. Of course, we have just had the individual section of the competition. We had 13 riders coming forward there. And we have already had the first round of competition for the Young Rider Nations Cup. We'll be bringing you the second round of the Young Rider Nations Cup. We have the prize giving for the individuals coming first, then we'll be bringing you that second round of the Nations Cup competition. So do stay with us. The second round will be coming in a few moments' time.
Adesso ci si ho detto prova con te. Ho fatto 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can see first place rider in individual competition. Dámy a pánové, přichází nejlépe umístěný jednotlivci v rámci této soutěže.